What's up, YouTube? So, today, I just kind of wanted to ramble about something that's been on my mind lately. As somebody who's a fan of Call of Duty esports, as you can see right here, I'm wearing the last good optic / real optic jersey. As you can see, I've done pretty well. I have the MP7 gold already. So, one thing that's been on my mind lately is how the CoD World League is going to work and do. If you guys don't know about the CoD World League, it's a $25 million buy-in franchise league that travels the world, which is really cool. But the problem is, how big is CoD esports? It's not huge outside of NA. And that's really where the problem lies. Like, it's not like a game like Counter-Strike or, what's it called, League of Legends. Both of those games have absolutely crazy numbers. Unlike me this game, because I am talking, so I'm probably going to do awful this game. So, like, if you don't know, like, Twitch stats mean a lot. It's kind of like how TV ratings work out. But one of the problems that you're going to see is CoD does not have the Twitch stats. It might have the YouTube stats, but it doesn't have the Twitch stats or the streaming stats. When I checked for the CoD League from last year, one of the problems was, was the game didn't have a huge following. Like, it did really well for a tier 2 esport, which, like, it's like, I can't even really think of much tier 2 esports, but it was only averaging 20,000 concurrent viewers for for the Pro League, which is kind of there we go, which is not great if you compare it to games like League of Legends, which is getting anywhere from like 150,000 concurrent viewers, which is unreal, to about, I think it was 20,000 for the CoD League. That's not good, and I don't know what they told people and what they fed them to say that it's going to cost $25 million to be in this league, and then justify the travel. Which, if you don't know about the CoD World League, they're going to be doing a traditional sports method. We're going to have teams travel across the world for sometimes even just a one series during the weekend, which is kind of nuts to me. Like, even in the NHL, like, they're not going terribly far, and this is going to be for, like, a single weekend kind of thing. Like, damn it! Like, this is kind of nuts, man. And, like, they're not even starting off with, like, skins or anything for teams to get money back. Like, that should have been, like, priority number one, is how to justify for teams right away. And as of right now, there's nothing that really screams, like, hey, look, we're making some money. Like, obviously, Chicago Huntsmen, I think, are going to be one of the... Dallas, Chicago, I can't really think who else, when they do team packs, is going to have absolutely nuts money coming back. But, like, Overwatch does fairly well in Asia, but they had team packs almost immediately, which is smart. It's also going to suck for the Immortals, who bought the Optic name and are not going to see any return of investment in the first year. Like, it's not even going to be close. I don't even think teams in the Overwatch League, which, by the way, is not doing super hot in viewership. It's dipping a little bit, but it's not to where it was. I think it was, like, also, like, the same amount of money. It was, like, 30 million or something like that, 20 to 30 million, depending on the franchise. And that's also, they want to go to the city-based model how Call of Duty does it, or, yeah. But the problem is that we're going to see is Ooh, hello. What are you doing, bud? They haven't moved to it yet because it makes more sense for them to be sticking in a single area. They play out of, what is it? I think LA. Somewhere in LA. They stay centrally located, so they're not paying money for them to travel. But the CoD League, it's gonna cost hundreds of thousands, if not millions, getting these guys to go everywhere. I want to know the money behind it. Yeah, so that's just kind of my thoughts. It's kind of scary, like, being a fan of all the esports and stuff like that. Especially, like, with how Call of Duty is and how it's not huge esports. I really wanted to succeed, don't get me wrong, but with a game where we've seen issues like H1Z1 fail miserably, I'm kind of skeptical of how this is going to work. I loved watching H1Z1, don't get me wrong, but that was also on Facebook, and I was mostly catching VODs because it was late at night, and I got work. I wake up fairly early. I'm very nervous about it. Of course I'm going to support it. I mean, like, once Chicago Huntsman put out a jersey, I'm 100% gonna buy it, but I got legitimate concerns. I don't see where the money is gonna go, and I don't see where it's gonna come. Look, they might have told other people where the money is gonna be coming from, but I really hope they don't do something drastic like sign with YouTube or Mixer to do it exclusively. They're great websites, and I think they should be able to be streamed on either one of those sites, but they need to not sign an exclusivity deal because you need to gain as big of a following as possible, and I think any exclusivity deal is going to be a huge issue. So that's it for me. If you made it this long, thank you very much. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.